Friday Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Framber Valdez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Stepping up is Derek Jeter, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa has a play. He's got it one away.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
So stepping in is Bernie Williams, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The first baseman.
Next to hit is Tino Martinez. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Dan, when you get the lineup card, you have to circle this guy's name. 7 big flies last month.
Listen, I've been retired from a while, but when a guy hits 7 bombs in a month, I think you want to pitch this guy carefully. It might not be a bad idea to walk this guy if you can.
And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Kenny Rogers, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Now into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that one yanked just foul. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Miles Straw. Fouled off. Comes in here right at 260. 6 home runs and 33 driven in. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we could be excited to see play. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. At the plate now is Jose Canseco.
The left fielder, Jose Canseco.
First offering. Grounded to first. Uriel picks it up. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on date. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
Now at the plate is Tim Raines, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Hit sharply toward the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First offering on its way. Alfonso Soriano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 and 2.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Altuve with a bare hand. Hey now. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Alex.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. A dozen home runs, and he's driven in 45. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Raines is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score. So now here is Jorge Posada, and for him you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Posada is looking like a near lock at this point to be an all-star representing the American League. He is currently the leading vote getter at catcher.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Trammell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Altuve at second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Next up, Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Hard hit ball to second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. So here's Yuli Gurriel, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard, scooped up, and there's one away.
Batting in, the right fielder, Kyle.
Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Count even at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Martin Maldonado. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now here is Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino.
Next up is Tino Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count 0-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Now batting, left.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Canseco. He bounced out last time up. A ball and no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. And he misses again, ball 3.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Canseco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Popped him up. Correa has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Miles Straw comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Lifted down the line in left. Canseco is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
1-1 to count. Popped him up. Trammell is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. Tim Raines is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. Now that's popped up. Correa waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next for New York, Tremmel. And they're runners at the corners now. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw over, being especially careful here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0 delivery. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner and the ball went right by him. An error and a run scored as the result.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fouled away.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
High and deep down the left field line. Runners are at first and third, one away. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Up next for the Yankees, at the center field, Jorge Posada.
Standing in now, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this will be fouled away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Carlos Correa will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base run. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
1-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off. Correa, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Altuve becomes out number 2 this inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Jose Canseco. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ricky Henderson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Alfonso Soriano is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Hit down the line at first, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in for Houston, Maldonado will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Maldonado is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Miles Straw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-0 now. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-0. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch of the AB now. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Bernie Williams is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 2. Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0.
Leading up for the Astros.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of. Both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way.
Nope. 2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of his, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Runner at second, 1 away. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And It's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Next, Daryl Strawberry steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, Don Mattingly gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First pitch on its way. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Tucker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Daryl Strawberry takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. High and deep down the left field line. Gossage has the target. Here he comes 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. If they're executing their pitches out there, it's going to be tough to score some runs.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Hit in the air out to left field. Strawberry is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Martin.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ryan Presley enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
first pitch on the way.
Ball one. Ball
Bases
one,
are
no
empty,
strike.
1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Yep, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First delivery to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. So nothing in the Bombers' 9th. It's last chance now for the Astros. They trade.
Leading up for the Astros.
Infield shifted well to the
left
right.
fielder,
Here's the first pitch.
Michael
High in the air down the
Brantley.
right field line. Gossage is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So now to the plate, Miles Straw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now that's popped up. Martinez is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Last strike now for Houston. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The New York Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kenny Rogers records his 14th winning decision of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Goose Gossage works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt